Hastilude. This is a game about getting a knight and getting the equipment for that knight. Yes! I like games like that. A Euro worker placement style game. Here's how it plays. Here's the board for Hastilude, and I have to say, I had the biggest laugh out loud moment when I saw that it goes from 1 to 98, and that somehow the graphic designer of this game couldn't figure out how to go to 100. It goes from 1 to 20, then to 49, then to 69, then to 98. I don't know how that happened, but the graphic design in this game is not fantastic as is anyway. On a player's turn, they're going to start with some workers and knights. And each player is going to be taking turns placing their workers at different spots on the board, and their knights can go on various spots on the board. So why would you go to different spaces? Well, these top 5 spaces here give you resources: stone, forest, tannery, copper, iron. And you got to be careful in this game. There's also a resource called the King's Favor. Do you see it? It's this one, white. And these are gray stone. Anyhow, if you put one worker there, you'll take 1. The second time you put a worker there, you'll get 2. And the third time you put a worker there, you'll get 3. That's how the top 3 resources, iron and copper, the first 2 workers get you 1. Then your third and after, you'll get 2. You can also go to the market to buy resources, 2 resources for a gold, or sell 2 resources for a gold. So that's a way you can get gold. You can also send knights down here to get gold or King's Favor, and you can send people onto these order cards or quest cards to get them. You can also send over here to get more weapons. The cost of the weapons are here. So for example, if I want to build a level 2 armor, I need to pay 3 leather and 1 copper, and then I will just go through the armor and find a level 2 and take it. Everyone has a level 1 knight to begin with, but you can pay gold to put a worker here, and at the end of every round they'll move over until you get another knight. You can also go over here to buy more workers each turn so that you have more of them to put out on the board. Why are you sending knights out? Well, if you get orders, you can send a knight out and you just deliver this stuff. That has to be the strength of your knight, and then that's how much gold you will get. And these quests get bigger and better as the game goes by. You can also send them out on a quest. Here I need a level 1 knight with a level 1 armor. If I send that knight on a quest and I have those 2 things, I get a victory point. Well, here if I have a level 1 and a level 2 knight, a level 1 sword, and a level 1 shield, I will get 3 victory points. If you enter the tournaments, putting your knight down here, you have to have a level for that tournament. And each tournament has a separate little deck of cards that will be shuffled. So this is the thing for levels 1 and 2. We'll go down here. You'll get a victory point no matter what, but then you'll draw a random card from here, and that tells you how much you need to have, at least that much strength to get to win the tournament, and multiple people can win. So here you need to have 3 strength, but it does go all the way up to 8 strength. So if I draw 6 and I have level 1 knight with level 1 shield, level 1 weapon, level 1 armor, that's 4, I'm still going to lose. You'll still get 1 victory point, and if you tie, you get 1, but if you win, you get 2. And the higher your knight is, levels 3 and 4 go here, level 5 goes here, the more points you can win. You'll keep doing this for 10 rounds, and after 10 rounds, whoever has the most points is the winner. Oof. So here's the thing. I really would like to like this game, but I don't. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10, and I think that's high, and that's because I want to like the game. But the graphic design is abysmal, not just going to 98, but everything. All the cards look the same. The cubes, the white and gray, almost the same color. Hard to see spots on the board. The rules are badly written. The rules say things like, put your knight on a black space. Like, there are no black space on the board. Oh, it says black border around the card? What? Oh. They could have just easily given this to a graphic designer, and that would have brought the whole game up by a point. No kidding. It looks terrible. The artwork doesn't help. But after that, you're collecting resources. Okay, I like the idea of putting more workers out and getting resources, putting workers out in. But turn 1, you got to get another worker. You got to get another knight. You got to get some gold and King's Favor because you need that to go on the better quests later on. Sending your knight out to a tournament is so random. It's insane. The fact that they have weird rules, like a one knight can only use level 1 armor, maybe level 2, I don't remember. But level 2 and higher, they can use all the levels of armor and swords and stuff. Why? What? That doesn't even make any sense. Why can't ones use 1, 2s use 2s, and below 3s use 3 and below? It was just there's just some weird rules. That mixed with it, it's muddled. It's messy. And why would I play this over the many other games that are like this? There's lots of worker placement games out there. Architects of the West Kingdom is another game that also get resources to build a cathedral. I like this theme better. I like the idea of sending knights out, but it's just so messy and muddled. It has spaces that don't even work, like the market. Spend a gold. Gold's really valuable to get 2 resources. I'm never going to do that. But spend 2 resources to get gold, that's great, but then there can only be so many of each resource in the market before you can't sell anymore. So the first people to do that get a benefit. Then the market just stagnates until it's kind of reset each turn. At the end of the game, you have lots of gold maybe. But at that point, it's still not worth it to get the resources unless you need 2 different ones because you just go to those spots. So why is this market on the board? Make it more interesting. Make these spaces more interesting to go to. I'm going to spaces because, well, I have to. Like at the beginning of the game, everyone needs gold and favor, and so everyone just goes to those spots in the bottom. You can't even block me from getting a worker, so that's the last space. I'll put one of my guys on the turn. Yeah, it's just kind of messy and muddled and makes me sad. Hastilude. Like I said, I got to give it a 5, but I want to like it so much more.